Furman University is proud to sponsor InnoVision's Community Service Award.
Six AM City is a hyperlocal media company where the name came about because we send out a newsletter at 6 a.m. every morning. We curate, condense, and aggregate the local news and media events happening in a market, and we distribute that content to our readership every day. 6 AM City currently operates in 3 cities in South Carolina, Greenville, Columbia, and Charleston, and also has a market in Asheville, North Carolina. And in the second half of 2018, we additionally launched in Lakeland, Florida, and Chattanooga, Tennessee. One of the most exciting things about our company has been the way that we started in the beginning, kind of trying to bridge the gap between different socioeconomic, religious, racial barriers in the market, and kind of bring people together. And we were able to do that and share about what's going on in the community in a different way. By being able to share about nonprofits and organizations in the community that don't otherwise have the marketing dollars to reach the audience, we've kind of been able to give a voice to people who wouldn't otherwise be able to share.
And so when it comes to community service, we talk a lot internally that we are a rally cry for communities, and I think a lot of people have responded well to that, and I think a lot of people are more informed and are participating more on a daily basis in nonprofits, buying coffee at the local coffee shop, and ultimately just understanding where they can invest their time, talent, or treasure locally.
Here at Westminister Presbyterian, we believe that open minds, a willingness to learn, will open our hearts. And that has led us to be a congregation that focuses on communities, on people, on places beyond ourselves. So working with public education partners and with the great administrators and teachers at Carolina High, we decided the best thing that we could do was come in and provide a couple of hours of alternative education. How do you change a tire? How do you balance your checkbook?
So we created a partnership with Westminister, and it's been great. Really, they've come in, and for the students, they've done everything, life skills, as far as there were sessions where the students went through mock interviews, where they would learn how to talk to an employer. There were other sessions where we have a group of students who were really trying to be successful on the ACT and the SAT, so they actually brought in test prep experts who could work with the kids and prepare them for that.
One big aspect of this program, if perhaps the best part of this whole program, is how it's designed to help support teachers at Carolina High School. Yeah, the idea of the program is if we can just provide our teachers 1/2 day a month during the school day to bring in kind of speakers or folks who could help really better support our teachers and their teaching practices to build that culture of great teaching and supported teaching at Carolina High.
Global Transplant Solutions is a new company dedicated to the world of human organ procurement and transplant. The company was founded around the concept of increasing the number of human donors for transplant. We supply organ preservation solutions that are used in the process of protecting these organs, and the more organs that come into the system, the more solution that is used, and the more transplants that take place. The idea that popped into my head is the problem with the current product is it freezes like this. It's thick. And to break that up with a hammer, it's more likely that the bag is going to break, which cannot happen, but does, versus the ice. Our design included these 2 major features. One, the polymer. The second one is these pleats, which separates the chunks of ice so that when you slam this down on a desk, and as you can see, I've already broken this up. When you slam this down on a desk, it breaks up into small chunks without ever using a hammer, without ever having to do any of those kind of things. So this is one area, simple, but will change the face of transplant because it's going to save them a lot of money, it's going to save them time, and they're going to fall in love with us even more, which is one of our primary objectives.